So smart. Adobe, you're so smart, man. God, dog. Alright guys, welcome back to the Self-Taught Creative, and today we're going to go over Auto Reframe Sequence inside of Premiere Pro 2020. When I tell you that this is a game changer and this is something that can save you a lot of time, as you may know, different platforms have different video ratios when you upload your footage or your visuals to their platform. Instagram has different ones. Instagram has a few of them actually, and let's take a look. So as you can see, Instagram has different ones for photo posts, Instagram stories, IGTV, photo covers, and you also have Instagram video posts. So it's so many different ones. You have one that's 1x1, another one that is 4x5, and then you have a 9x16. So many different ones, right? But you want to always be able to share your content across all platforms and make them fit into the boundaries that they have laid out. So it was a time to where you really had to take your project, chop it down, line it up and crop it so it would fit into these different platforms one by one. And sometimes the footage will move out of frame and you will have to key it out, and you will have to do some keyframing, and that takes time. Everybody know keyframing takes a lot of time. So what's so great about this is that it does the keyframing for you automatically. Let me show you guys real quick. Let me show you. So right here we have this lovely redhead. She's a musician out here doing her thing, rocking it out, right? All right, so basically this is shot in 1920 by 1080. It actually was shot in 4K, but this is just a sequence setting. So I might want to put it in a square aspect for Instagram, right? I may not, I may want to use it for like promo, just to tease the music video, to tease a trailer of the music video. So you may just want to do that more in a subtle way. So you may want to do it in a 1x1, which is 1080 by 1080. So the easy way to do that is that you will go right up here to sequence, and then you go down to Auto Reframe Sequence. So once you do that, it's going to give you the option to change the name of the sequence. Right now I just keep it at 1x1, and then under that you're going to have target aspect ratio, and it's already set to square. If you click the arrow down, you're going to have different options. You're going to have vertical 4.4x5. You're going to have vertical 9x16, and you can have horizontal 16x9, which is already in, and you can actually do custom as well. 9x16, that's TikTok, that's Instagram stories. Vertical 4x5, that can be Instagram post as well, as long with the 1x1, which is Instagram and Facebook and etc. And then we got the different motion tracking, which I'm gonna get into that as well after I show you guys how this works. So once you get it all, get it together, it asks you if you want to nest a clip. I usually don't nest a clip this way first. I kind of wait till I see how Adobe analyzes it and makes it better, and then I go back in, I nest afterwards. So just hit create, and there you go. So down here in the corner you see it says analyzing for auto reframe, and you can see it over here as well. So as you saw, it cropped it out one by one. This is so dope. So it's doing all the work for you, and it's also going to do every clip on the timeline, which is awesome as well. So you hit the play, as you can see, it's keeping the subject in the middle. So it analyzes the footage and it tries to see who is the main object in this visual. So it already know it's the leading singer, the rocker, right? They know that she is the one rocking out, so it's going to keep the framing on her. So if you hit play again, just to show you, it's other people in this shot. We can go back to the original. As you can see, this is the original. It's other people in the shot. It's a guy right here, It's a guy right here, but they know that she is in the center. She's the center focus, so they're going to keep the focus on her. So smart. Adobe, you're so smart, man. God, dog. So as you can see, it does a really great job at that. And what's cool is that, say for example, if she may, right now she's not in the middle, and you may want to change that. Like, I want her to be in the center the whole time. The good thing is that you can go in and you can adjust it. So under auto reframe, you got the analyze button. You have the motion tracker, which the motion tracker is basically for, say if you have some action shots, you have some shots that are a lot faster and the camera has to analyze and find the subject a lot quicker. You can go into faster motion. So faster motion would just make it go a little bit more in depth to find the subject and keep the camera in the focus on the main subject. And you have slow motion, you have default. Most of the time you're going to use default. If you're going to do more fast motion, you want to go to faster motion, and that'll work. And then you go down, you got adjust position. So you can put you can click override, and now as you can see, you have all of the keyframes. So you can go in, you can adjust those keyframes. You can click on this keyframe. I can move it to the side, I can move it a little bit closer. So now she's going to stay a lot in the middle on that frame. So you can go in, you can adjust this how you want. But the cool thing is that it already kind of gets you geared up and ready, and it's beautiful. It's beautiful. I'm telling you, if you are editing and you want to put your content on different platforms, and sometimes, like with my clients, they want to use this footage for Instagram, they want to use it for Facebook and TikTok. I do provide different aspects for them, so they can easily promote on their different platforms a lot easier, and it looks very professional. You got reframe scale, so you can scale in and out of that frame, and then you can rotate. So let's take a look at another keyframe adjustment. So let's go back to sequence. We'll go down to auto reframe, and we're gonna try a vertical 4x5. So it's analyzing, it's doing its thing. All right, so now it's done. So now, as you can see, 4x5, this can be used for Instagram as well. That's the one that kind of takes up more real estate on the Instagram feed, but you can go in, as you can see, it keeps her in center again. So tight, man. I can't express how dope this is, man. She's really rocking out. I want to go. I need tickets to that concert, man. And so that's the 4x5. So let's try another one. Let's go in here and try another one. All right, so we can go to 9x16, which is Instagram stories and TikTok. Let it analyze, let it do its thing. All right, so it's done. Now you have 16x9. Look at that, beautiful, so tight. So you can do all type of stuff with this. You can reframe the text, and like, say for example, okay, I'm gonna go right here, and I'm gonna call her, let me go, battle of the bands. So there you go, right? So like, say for example, we set up a title. So now, as you see, it's in the middle of this aspect, right? This is the 1920 by 1080 aspect, or the 16x9. When I go down to Auto Reframe Sequence and I go to square 1x1, so now, as you can see, it still has the auto, it has the battle of the bands, and it actually recropped it, which is crazy. It auto cropped this to fit even in the square. Sometimes you may have to move it around for it to be back in the center, but it scaled the font and it scaled the battle of the bands down, which is so tight, to where it automatically it fits into that aspect. Same thing with, let's go back and we can go 4x5, create. Same thing. It's on the analyze down at the bottom, and there you go. And then you can just go in, you can click it, snap it back to the middle, and you can resize. You know, you can still resize it. And then last but not least, probably vertical videos are like the thing right now, because everybody's watching IG stores and everybody's on TikTok for sure. So let's try the 9x16, and there you go. And voila, scale it out some, bring it to the middle, and now you ready for TikTok. You're ready for Instagram stories. Like I told you, this is the best thing since sliced bread. So go in, play around with auto reframe. I'm telling you, it's gonna save you so much time. You know, you guys just make sure to like, subscribe. I'm gonna have more stuff dropping. You know, I'm gonna try to help you guys as much as I can. You know, all the beginners, all the people that's starting out. And so if you're not just starting out and you're trying to get new tips, hey, this is the place for you as well. Also in the description is going to be a link to my Instagram. You can go on there, check out some of my newest animations, newest visuals, and everything that I have going on. So you guys go check it out, show some love. I show love back. You can check me out on Facebook as well, on my business page. And please remember to like and subscribe. Like I said, I'm new to this. This is new, but I'm really doing this, man, to really help some of the people that's just starting to get into this field, because I was that person. You know, I was that person. So